Hello everyone, my name is Walter Richards from DaGameTrain, and I didn't forget my lines this time, and I brought up my co-host, Tash the Cat.
Hello everybody, you sick of me yet?
Soon.
I'm everywhere. I'm everywhere with everyone.
Soon. So, you're wondering, what kind of game do we have? Well, you'll find out in just a moment, but
Yeah,
I want to
he's
ask
genuinely not told me a single thing about this game. I don't even know the name of it.
I want to ask you something. Have you ever imagined what it would look like if Australia's space program hoax, you know, the one that was called Ars, would actually become a reality?
Oh, I wish that was the reality. We do have a space program, but it's not called ours.
Well, we do
I was just like, no.
we do have a artist representation here in this game. Have a look.
Oh dear.
There it is.
Oh dear. Oh my god. What the fuck is this game?
It's Boogerman. A pick and
A
flick
pick
adventure.
and flick adventure. What the fuck have you got me into?
It is a beautiful game, and they're playing the superior Sega Genesis version because the SNES version just sucks, from what I can tell at least.
What the fuck did you drag me into, Walter?
A beautiful redo of a game we've done, surprisingly enough, about 5 years ago. Anyway, let's start.
Oh, this is gonna be like Mario for an
Oh.
8th grader, isn't it?
It's time for story. It is a dark and stormy night at Professor Stingbaum's lab, where a machine has been built to save the world from pollution by transexisting it to dimension excrement. Eccentric millionaire.
Wait, seriously? Dimension excrement?
Yes. Eccentric millionaire Snotty Ragsdale has taken the job at the lab to investigate its safety and find out exactly where the pollution is going. He has a bad feeling about this latest contraption. This night, his suspicions will come true. Note how it says that our character is eccentric millionaire. This is him right there.
He's a janitor.
He's pretending to be a janitor. But also he has
Okay.
another identity
Oh!
as Murder Hobo.
What the fuck is this game? What did you drag me into? What is this?
This is Boogerman.
Why does the tree have a face? And why that face? Why that? You know what? I'm cropping that out. I'm going to be using that as some form of reaction GIF or Discord emoji or something.
I can help you with that.
It's a requirement. That face is horrific.
Here's hoping my voice levels are proper this time around. They should be. Last time they were a little too loud, so I lowered them a
What the
little bit.
fuck is this game? So you are Are this grass or slime or
This is grass, thankfully enough. This is grass.
quote grass? Grass that looks suspiciously gel-like.
Well, it's like
You know,
astroturf.
like boogers.
It's astroturf.
AstroTurf in the slime dimension.
So anyway, as you can see, our eccentric millionaire here has easily the best crafted costume for his secret identity.
Where is his neck?
What neck? What are you talking about? What is a neck? And this dimension.
Was that a door? What was that?
I'm gonna guess this is your first time seeing this game.
Yes! I'm sorry, this was released when? It said 1994, wasn't it? I was 2!
Probably, yeah. I mean, it's a Sega Genesis game.
I didn't have a Sega Genesis!
I did, and I still regret trading this game in for something else.
What the fuck is this game?
Oh, it's a beautiful game about a man who has explosive boogers and diarrhea and wants to save the world.
There's 20 levels.
Sort of, yeah. Oh, and don't mind the toilet yeti that we just stomped.
There was an attempted revival of the game in 2013, but it did not release its It did not reach its Kickstarter goal.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
They sent it to the Steam Greenlight website and announced on Boogerman's Facebook page. They're waiting to see how it go on Greenlight and hope to try it. However, nothing has been heard of them since, and the project has been assumed to be cancelled.
Well, to be honest,
I wonder why.
To be honest, I think they went with the wrong artistic style, because it looked much too different from the original. If it was supposed to be like a remaster or remake.
Did he just scream booger?
That is his catchphrase, yes. You seem awfully tensed up about this.
It's gonna be one of those games.
You seem tensed up about this game. There's nothing.
It's gonna be one of those games. It's gonna be one of those weird games that were made for like
there's nothing weird about
boys
this.
And no one else.
There's nothing weird about this game. What's so weird about it? Oh,
the tree has a face.
Well,
you're collecting plungers.
Yeah, well, we need.
You're throwing your snot at people. Like where do we begin with the weirdness?
You haven't seen all of the best powers yet.
God fucking damn it.
Our good old.
This is clearly a game made for like 8-9-year-old boys and no one else.
Oh, you're talking shit now. You are talking shit.
Why is the plant chomping at the air? What is it, an enemy? Is it just decor?
It's just decor. It's just there.
Why does he only have 2 toes?
It's not that he has only 2 toes, it's that his socks are bust. He needs new socks. Which, you know, considering that he's
hobo outfit over here.
Considering that he's supposed to be like an eccentric millionaire, as the game suggests, how come his clothes are so fucked up?
Well, here's the thing. Like, everybody hears people being millionaires and billionaires, but nobody really knows what that means. When you're a millionaire or billionaire, probably a good 90% of your funds are all tied up in equity, in stocks, in property.
Well, he should be able to afford
have
stocks.
$1 billion in your... I know, but you don't just have $1 billion in your bank account. But you're right, he should be able to afford socks.
I know, right?
What the hell is
His
going
fucking elbows are busted too. Come on, put some patches on that shit.
What the fuck is going on around here? Get a sewing cloth, at least. Buy a needle and thread. Something, brother.
I should probably explain the mechanics of it. Stop eating my fucking power-ups, asshole!
It's the same mechanics as every early 90s and pretty much every other platform in existence.
What the fuck?
You jump on the things and the things die.
What was that? What the... There's a fucking spring in here? What the hell?
Why not? Why not?
Why is there a spring in the tree?
You don't have spring trees where you live?
I know, this is kind of a
I mean,
kind of a tame question to ask in this game.
I know it's kind of taking rubber wood to its logical extreme, but I mean...
Oh, wait a minute, I can fly up here.
What was that?
I flew up.
What was that animation?
I love it every time. I love your reactions to this game. Oh man, I can't reach it. So anyway, I should probably explain a few things because we're already in level 3 of this area and we haven't even begun. Besides the scary looking grape tree that I honestly have no idea why it looks like that.
Why? Why does it look like a sexual predator from the 80s? It's creepy!
Is there a 1-up around here? I think there is. Oh, never mind. There's sometimes some 1-ups in starting areas. Anyway.
Wait a fucking second! I recognize that symbol!
What?
The symbol for the lives!
Yes,
You
you do.
use that symbol.
Yes, you do recognize it. Yes. It certainly took you a while, didn't it?
We have discovered the lore behind the symbols.
So yeah, let's stop for a second. Admire the idle animations as I try to explain some sense of this game. So, for the most part, this is just a regular platformer, but there are a few things that are slightly different. For one, you have a big old booger meter at the top left corner, and a gas meter, because you also have gas powers. You are gas powered. But not in the same kind of sense as irregularly gas powered things.
No, in the same kind of sense. You literally shove like a pipe of liquid petroleum up your arse.
Well, in this case, the liquid petroleum would be liquid beer. That's a checkpoint.
Alright,
by
why
the way.
not?
This is a checkpoint.
Of course it's a The look on his face is just going, of course that's a thing.
Thing is, these checkpoints work a little differently than others. You specifically need to get them out of the ground in order to take advantage of them. They don't come out on their own. Plus, there's only ever one of those in the level. They're used to respawn a little closer to the end of the level if you die.
Why is your cape glowing?
Ah yes, that is your health indicator. If it's glowing red and yellow, it means you are at maximum HP.
Ah, so it's like when Sparks glows in Spyro.
Sort of, yeah. When your cape is just red, it's your normal health. That means you have about 2 hits before you die. And when it's yellow, it's time to panic. Don't worry
When
about
it's flashing red and yellow, and usually in video games flashing is a bad thing, this is actually a good thing?
Yes, it is actually a very good thing. Don't worry about the tiny shit nuggets that keep bouncing around the place. They're inconsequential. The reason you're collecting plungers is to be able to build a ladder out of plungers to reach the 1-up at the end of the level.
I love it that he dramatically falls off the plunger ladder. You can't just go up and go, okay, well I don't have it, and then stare at the camera like you made me not be able to get this. He dramatically falls off and then continues going.
Well, the thing is, he was building it very, very fast, at super high speeds. This entire game...
the eyeball plants are creeping me out a little bit.
The eyeball plants? Don't worry about it. It's not like they see anything. They're not sentient.
I know they're not sentient, but they're still creepy.
Wait till you see the other levels.
Oh god, how bad is this gonna get? I mean, we're already in a swamp. Wait, I'm gonna guess there's a sewer level, isn't there? There has to be a sewer level.
Sewer levels are all across the game actually, because they're like mini areas. You may notice that all of the levels have one toilet to make use of. You can enter it to gain access to the sewers. And there you can find all kinds of goodies. It also helps when you want to collect plungers because it resets all the plungers in the level.
Oh, nice.
And it's the only way to get 30 plungers, which is the minimum you need to get the 1-up at the end.
I was gonna ask how many you needed because you got it at the beginning of
Yeah.
the game. Like, I think you got it at least once.
I normally
Yeah,
don't go
maybe get
above
it.
6 lives actually, because you don't really need more lives. This is a fairly easy game. Hey,
I mean, it's a game in the early 90s. Most of the games, especially on the Sega Genesis, were quite easy. Like, the NES was kind of known for being very difficult.
hey, where did the pizza guy
Like,
go?
you had stuff like...
Here he is. That's not a pizza,
Please
by
don't-
the way. That's not a pizza.
I was about to say, is that annoyed?
No, that's not a Noid nor a pizza. That's actually supposed to be a scab monster.
Okay.
Everything is about being gross.
As gross as possible.
Every enemy is based off boogers, farts, shit, whatever that comes out of your ass or nose or mouth.
And I'm guessing the ghosts are meant to represent saliva, or are we just having generic ghost enemy?
Nah, you silly bastard. That's a fart ghost.
Seriously?
You sound so disappointed. It's like you expected more.
At this point, I don't know why I expected more.
I'm having a proper giggle at this, mate. There are a few power-ups, of course. Like right now, I have milk as a power-up. It allows you to throw loogies. Because of course. That's what milk does. I guess.
I mean, yeah, milk does increase snot production. That's why you shouldn't drink dairy and stuff when you've got a cold. Unless you like having your nose run at like a faucet.
Oh! Son of a bitch ogre. Yeah, that was an ogre. I know, it might be difficult to tell. But it was an ogre. Oh shit, I missed it. Hold on. These ghosts are really here to just act as convenient... almost convenient platforms.
Like the, what the hell are they called? Like the Koopas in Mario, whenever they had flight. All they was meant to do was just be jumped on and hopped over.
I still like how they have nasal slugs.
Of course they have nasal slugs. Why not?
Everything is very appropriate to the game's title. One thing that is not particularly appropriate is the fact that the ogres use dead goblins as clubs. But I suppose it's okay, considering that goblins use goblins as weapons as well. Ah, toilet! Get out of my toilet. What, you've never tried flushing yourself down the toilet to enter the sewers?
No, can't say I have. Is that an abominable snowman?
That's more like an abominable toilet paper monster.
Why not?
I think that's what it's called, I forget. Could be a toilet yeti as well.
Toilet yetis, of course.
I'm surprised he can fit in that fucking thing.
So the main character's name is Snotty.
Snotty Ragsdale. The eccentric millionaire. We must not forget.
Snotty rushed to the men's room to change to his alter ego, the mighty Boogerman. Oh, Jesus Christ.
The mighty Boogerman.
The mighty. You must have mighty there.
Oh, actually, that reminds me. Every time you die, you dissolve. And considering that Infinity War is out, that gives rise to even more memes.
Yes. Give us the meme potential, Walter. You know you live for it.
If I die, of course, which may happen. It tends to happen at least once in this game.
Just like, I don't feel so good.
Oh shit! I mean, he doesn't dissolve in the same kind of effect as all the memes show off, but it's close enough.
No, but you can Photoshop it.
Yeah, it's valid. Oh, no. Okay, the shit nuggets are really dangerous, I gotta say. You might think, oh, just jump on them. What's wrong?
There's a phrase you never thought you'd say in your life.
The shit nuggets are actually very dangerous.
Phrases.
But yeah, they are actually dangerous because...
Wait, what the fuck was that walk?
That was the I don't
Next
give a
time
fuck walk.
We need to see a goblin walk, because that walk, Jesus Christ, that walk puts Vince McMahon to shame.
It's kind of the same as Boogerman's walk.
You didn't get enough.
Nope. You could just jump
There
up to
we go.
that.
Boogerman.
Oh, here we go. Boss fight.
Rocket propellers way up there.
It's boss time. And of course...
With a chicken frisbee throwing hillbilly.
Who also shoots eggs out of the chicken's ass. Oi.
Why not?
And this man right here is known as Hick Boy. Because
of course he's known as Hick Boy.
I mean,
of course he's known as Hick Boy.
I didn't expect he would shoot an egg in my face as I was about to burp into him. Oh, fuck! Damn, we nearly had to do the edit for the fucking meme already. I don't want to do it yet. This background is terrible.
He actually has lines. That's actually impressive.
He has
Considering how much...
Shit! Well, you see...
Guess we gotta do the edit.
But you see what I mean? He looks remarkably similar to all those people that died.
He melts. He melts. He Wicked Witches of the West, basically. He melts. Like, I'm melting!
Oh, what a world. I'm surprised with the clarity of voice lines.
The chicken's name is Buck.
Yes. But that's exactly my point. The voice clarity in this game is supreme.
It is, especially for the time. I mean, the music and everything else is still chiptune stuff.
Yeah.
And you've got this, which has, let's be blunt here, very clear voice acting.
It is super clear. I mean, I don't even know what to say. It's almost as if it was made today and then transported through time.
I wouldn't go that far, but what I would say is that for the time, that kind of clarity in a video game is impressive, considering the level of compression that you have to do in order to get stuff into a video game. Especially one of like the NES and the Sega Genesis and stuff. Like, these were not large games. These were very small games, especially by today's standards.
I think the standard cartridge for Sega Genesis was only 4 megs.
Yeah. It was very small.
Ah, yes.
There we go. I love that he lands on the chicken, too. And the chicken waves a little flag.